my name is Aspen Terrell, and this is my audition for A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. And this is Poor Monty. Poor Monty, you're awfully handsome and smart. Poor Monty, your eyes above, you'll put the loss of Isabella behind, and you will find someone better to love. Poor Monty, have I just broken your heart? Poor Monty, am I to blame? It may look bleak, but in a week I'll wager you'll have forgotten my name. I forgot to take a video yesterday, but I also just got off of work. I recorded my audition again just because I was a little bit self-conscious about the way the first one sounded, and I think I played the character a bit too uptight, and I wanted to play her more flirtatious, which is what she's supposed to be. This will come out after the fact, so I sang, or it might not come out at all, depending on what happens. But the audition song was Poor Monty, and so that's Sabella's song, even though I'm going more for Phoebe. So I did some more, and I ended up having some good cuts of those. So I sent in my audition, and now we're just in the waiting period. They received my audition form and everything, which is great. It's Friday. I should hear by hopefully Saturday if they would like to see me for a callback. I'm crossing my fingers that maybe I do get a callback. If I don't, it's okay, but I would really like one, just so I can show that I can sing Phoebe. Callbacks, if I would receive one, are gonna be Monday and Tuesday night, so that would be really great.
Really good job. This is like really hard, and it really hurts to have to like turn people down. But that's okay, because I don't have to turn you down, because you're gonna be my Helen. Are you okay with that? Does that make you happy? Yes.
Oh, stop! Exciting news. I got a callback for Phoebe and Sabella for A Gentleman's Guide. I was so excited. Even if things don't work out the way that I want, at least I was considered for both. So I have to learn Phoebe's song inside out, and it's only a little bit of it. I have to do I Don't Know What I'd Do Without You, which is Sabella's song. And then I've Decided to Marry You, which means I would have to learn Phoebe and Sabella's part for that. But they just took it off the callback list for tomorrow. I'm still going to prep it in case for some reason they want to see it tomorrow, or in case I get pushed to the next round of callbacks, which would be on Tuesday. I want to have that ready because Phoebe hits that high C, and I want to be ready for it. So I'm very excited, but that's the update. Again, if I don't make it, if I don't get cast as Phoebe or Sabella, at least I got a callback and was considered for both. So I'm very excited about that, and hopefully this too, if I were not to be cast as Phoebe or Sabella, would hopefully give me a chance to be cast as just one woman 1, 2, or 3. But I'm very excited, so we'll see. Good morning, good morning. It is the morning of callbacks, and I'm very stressed if you can't tell, because I want to do well, but callbacks are at 6:30 tonight. I actually have a quick lesson with Liza at 1 to go over all the songs, and then we have callbacks. Forgot to update, I'm currently steaming my face because I'm a little bit stuffy, because it's so cold. But I have actually, it is Tuesday. No, it's Wednesday. I'm sorry. We had callbacks yesterday. I was invited to the final round of callbacks today for Phoebe and Sabella. So we are going to see what happens tonight. We have, I've decided to marry you. I've learned Phoebe and Sabella's part, and I have a side for Phoebe and a side for Sabella. So we are going to work on that. It's, I believe, around 5:30, and I need to get to the theater fairly soon. I think I'm going to leave in the next few minutes after I'm done steaming, and then I'm going to pick up teas for me and Quinn. I have hair in my face, and I am gonna prep. Hey guys, so it's actually the morning after. I did want to come on here because there was just a lot going on last night, and everything that I found out really late, but I was also dealing with a bunch of stuff, so I was like, I'm not pulling out my camera to record. But I was offered the role of Phoebe Dysquith in A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. So I am accepting that role. I am so excited. That is the role that I wanted. I was called back obviously for Phoebe and Sabella, but I think after they saw my Phoebe scene, they really were looking at me more for Phoebe. So kind of how the second round of callbacks worked is, so all the girls were called back for Phoebe and Sabella. It was not like one was called back for Phoebe, one was called back for Sabella. There were 3 of us who were called back for both of those roles. They split us off into pairs with the other Monties, and then they made us read the Sabella Monty scene. We each read it twice, and we switched partners. And then we went to the Phoebe scenes, and I think I only read the Phoebe scene once. I don't know if anyone else read it twice. And then we all went in for the trio part, and during that time, I thought I was going to have to sing Sabella, but they paired us up in a trio, and I was singing Phoebe. And then I was paired in another trio, and I was singing Phoebe again. So, that means they definitely saw Phoebe in me, but I am so excited. I am going to get to play a lead at the Eagle with Players Guild, and I'm so excited, especially because I, was ASM, and then I jumped into Footloose for them, and then I was a smaller role in Midsummer, but understudied one of the leads, and now I am a lead, and I am super excited. This also has been very exciting for me because the past few auditions that I've done, I've gotten to a callback, and then have gotten cast as like a smaller role or ensemble, which I don't mind because I would accept ensemble. There are shows that I will accept ensemble, like Jekyll and Hyde, absolutely. But I am very excited that I finally have gotten to a callback and have gotten the lead. So I'm very excited. I'm very thrilled to show what I can do, and this is a role that I know I can nail. So I am super, super, super excited. I know that this is already such an odd vlog, but I think I'll come on here and say, so obviously I'm in the Miracle Worker, working in the Miracle Worker, and I'm in A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. So, Gentleman's Guide does not start with rehearsals until December 1st, which, when I really think about it, is in 2 weeks, and that's crazy. But Miracle Worker is going to start rehearsals. They already started this week. I just didn't come to it because I was doing callbacks for Gentleman's Guide. I won't have to be at every rehearsal for Miracle Worker, so this is going to focus primarily more on Gentleman's Guide. I'm going to try to go to like their tech week for Miracle Worker and just make sure everything looks good, and I'm definitely going to go to the last show. I thought I'd go ahead and make another video, just because I'm trying to make a better video than some of the vlogs and stuff I've made in the past, but I just got done with work. I got off early today, actually. I got 7 Brew. Also, this is my Frost Buddy. If you don't have a Frost Buddy, I'm not even gonna lie, I got it off of TikTok Shop, and it's so great. Now, normally I'm not one to be getting stuff off TikTok Shop, but I tried it. and this is a great investment. I quite literally had coffee in here, like 7 Brew coffee with ice in here from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. and it had melted like that much. So this is great. Anyways, it is November 21st. As of a couple days ago, we officially have like our cast list. We got our email list, and we get to see everyone who's in the cast. We get to send in our bios, our headshots, measurements, all of that stuff. So I am very excited. We start rehearsals December 1st. That's our first day. That's also my anniversary for me and Quinn. So I think we're going to do something like he's going to take me out to breakfast or something, and that's going to be really sweet. I do start Miracle Worker rehearsals on the 25th, I believe. Whatever this upcoming Tuesday is going to be, which I believe is the 25th, because I don't have to be at every rehearsal. So we are going to start with our combat, and I'm really excited to work with this cast. This is also another small cast. Good morning. I am on my way to work. It's November 25th, and I just stopped at 7 Brew to get myself a coffee before I start the day. It's in my Frost Buddy, but I have Miracle Worker rehearsal tonight, going through pages 60 through 65. I actually have to take a look. I work until 3, so my plan is obviously work until 3, check on Jordan's cats because I'm watching her cats while she's out of town, and then hopefully head to the theater and do stuff, and I hope to be back home by like 9 or 9. I lied. We end rehearsal at 9. I hope to be back home by 10 or 10:30, or maybe she'll even let me go early, which would be nice.
She goes to punch and you go to slap. Helen, ow! Helen, no! Helen!
Just got done with rehearsal. It's 8:38, which means we got done 30 minutes early. These two actors playing Helen and Annie are so talented, and they want to do the best that they can, which is amazing. This scene, I think I mentioned, was the dinner table scene where she's teaching Helen how to use utensils, and Helen is being a brat. But they learned the entire scene. It's only 5 pages, but there's no lines, I think, except one. That Annie says, "good girl," at the very end of the scene. So it is essentially 5 pages of moving and all of that. So these actors are killing it. Hello, everyone. I don't look good right now. It's the first day of Gentleman's Guide rehearsal, and I thought I would let you know that I was diagnosed with strep throat. I haven't been recording the past few days because I really wanted to save it for the rehearsal vlog, but thought I'd come on here now that I'm doing the first one and let everyone know that I have strep throat, which is great. I can't seem to catch a break. You know, I had the cold that turned into bronchitis, and now I have strep. I have my amoxicillin with me so that I can get rid of it. But yay, I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is, and I can't fix it. But I'm very happy that we have our rehearsal today, and we're supposed to be doing music. Don't know how well my throat's gonna handle that, but we'll see. We are off to our first rehearsal of Gentleman's Guide. I'm very excited. I know that we're doing music today. I don't know what music. I know our scripts were delayed, but I'm hoping that maybe we get them today, because that would be really great to start marking down music and stuff. And I also just don't have the printer capacity for like 200 pages of script. Thankfully, I don't think the actual sheet music is in the script that they emailed us, but I'm gonna need to see that because I need to know where my voice is going. But it's 6:14 right now. We're supposed to be there at 6:30, but thankfully I only live about 9 minutes away from the theater, so I quite literally just have to, I'm turning out of my neighborhood right now, and if I go straight, it takes me all the way to the Eagle, which is fantastic. But I'll try to record a little bit more while I'm there. I'm really excited. Definitely forgot to record last night just because it got late and my throat was hurting from singing and strep. But we went over so many songs last night. We went over the prologue, which is the beginning. We went over Why Are All the Dice-Quits Dying. We went over, I think it's Poor Monty. There's some ensemble vocal background in there. And then the trio went over I've Decided to Marry You. So we're doing good. We did a lot yesterday. Hello, it is Wednesday, and it's another rehearsal day for Gentleman's Guide. I am going over my music right now. We're doing the last one you'd expect, which I believe is the end of Act 1. There's like 9 different parts to it because each person sings a little piece of it. So I am trying to figure out my part right now. And then we're doing Why Are All the Dice-Quits Dying choreography. I don't know if Phoebe and Sabella are dancing in that, but we're about to find out. Here, we're ready. We're doing the last one you'd expect. I'm also doing Inside Out. My voice is very sore today, and obviously you can tell I'm congested, so I have VapoRub. I am sucking on a cough drop right now, just to try to suppress it a little bit. And then if I need it, I have my VapoRub stick that I can breathe in, which I might just take a little breath of each. Steaming before I came here, but obviously I could only do so much. I have my amoxicillin for the strep. I also have a mini Dr. Pepper. So, hi guys, welcome. We're going all through the parking garage at the Eagle. I'm probably gonna have to park in the parking lot that is across the street from the 39th station that we will be working at today. We had a slight bit of a change today, so at 6:30 it was supposed to be me and Kayla working on That Horrible Woman, which is our duet that we have, which is so funny and I love it. But our music director got sick, and so we now have to change. So we are showing up right now, and we are gonna start with choreo today. And I don't know what else we're doing. We're just doing choreography. There's also nowhere to park. So apparently there's a huge choir thing happening. That's why there is no parking. It's not looking good, folks, and there's a lot of people illegally parked right now, which is really, really bad for them if they get a ticket. All of these are handicapped, so I cannot park here. My only hope would be if there's parking by the Starbucks. I thought that was a spot, but there is a car parked there. I'm tempted to park illegally, but I know that I will probably get towed if I do. And I really don't want that. Oh my gosh, I think a spot just opened. I quite literally don't know what to do at this point because I cannot park illegally. There's no spots anywhere. I might be getting a spot. Her backup lights are on. I just got so lucky. Hello. I forgot to film the other night, and I didn't film a lot, but I actually was not called to rehearsal yesterday. I ended up getting the night off, which is, I don't want to say rare, but I have a couple of good scenes, but I have the princess track for real this time. I sit off stage for almost all of Act 1, and then I sing a pretty song, and then I come back on sporadically for Act 2. But me and Kayla, who is playing Sabella, were not called yesterday, and tonight we are doing Down the Barrel of a Gun, which is such a fun song, and we're doing music for that. And then I believe we're doing music for That Horrible Woman, which is one of my also favorite songs in the show. I'm not going to lie, parking in this parking garage is an absolute nightmare sometimes. Sometimes I'll risk it and I will park in the spots that are for like businesses, but they say don't park here from like this time to this time for the business or you'll be towed. So I just kind of risk it and see if I'll get towed or not. Girl, stop. I'm sorry, I really wanted this. She's
I was just looking at the bush and I was like, I need it. Yeah, that's what
Hi, I feel like you always see me pulling out of the Seven Borough. But welcome back to the vlog. I actually was in Florida for a little bit and haven't had rehearsal, and I have forgotten to film. I definitely filmed last rehearsal. I just forgot. So I actually drove back from Florida yesterday and I wasn't called to rehearsal, which was definitely nice and planned. I actually don't have rehearsal tonight, but I'm able to make it to a rehearsal for the Mistletones, which is a group that I have been asked to join. And we rehearse a few times and we put on some Christmas performances. They're doing 3. I'm only able to attend one of them because I cannot get off for work right now to do the 2, but the director and the music director was so gracious as to let me perform in the final performance, which is what a lot of people have done. So I'm very excited about that. So we have rehearsal for that tonight because the shows are tomorrow and Thursday, and so I have to have everything ready by tonight, but I think it'll be good. Doing a quick video. I am at rehearsal for Gentleman's Guide. We're doing Looking Down the Barrel of a Gun choreography, which I think I just sit at a table the whole time, which is fantastic. And then I was actually at Christy's house today because they had their Mistletones performance. Keep the Mistletones shirt. Like I said earlier, if I mentioned it, I am performing in the final show tomorrow, which is great. But so I've been doing a lot, but yes, I'm having a great time. And I said I wanted to do something Christmassy and I got my wish. So I'm very excited. I'm about to go into rehearsal. I'll see if I can record a little bit in there, but we will see. I'm there to keep my eye on her, caring, sharing, every little thing that we are wearing. So I just finished rehearsal. We went over the scene where Phoebe sees Monty in the prison and is like, "Do you love Sabella?" That's my answer. And then gets ready for That Horrible Woman. And then we did the scene where Phoebe and Monty meet for the first time. So I'm officially done. This is our last rehearsal before our break. I made the t-shirts. They love them, so exciting. And hopefully I'll be completely off book by our time and I will have all my songs and song lyrics and lines and all that by January 14th. But I now have time to actually get that done. So I'm so excited.
Please, swing it in your mouth, hurry up.
What the heck? I'm not videoing you, I'm trying to video how it's windy as heck. Thanks, Blythe, for being born on December 29th.
Oh no, here comes more.
No, we're blocking the building.
Oh yeah, we're on the
Oh my gosh, I feel like I can't move.
Ashman. Yeah, Ashman. Come on, babe. You got this. You got this, babe. You got this, babe. You got this, babe. Good job.
Let her out. Let her out.
I needed a video from the front. That's the biggest hill I've done all day.
Look around at the world we're inheriting and think of the life we'll create. Their mistake is they got all, that's not a mistake. We'll be making no, so we'll stay young forever. Worse than how it's been, and it just so happens that we just might win. So whatever happens, let's
Calling to me, love and this music. Sometimes she is singing and her song is meant for me, and her voice is sweet as angels sighing, and her voice is warm as summer sky. My mind, it's always here all day, all night, and still I see. If you can hear me now, come set me free.
Oh, what a mercy.
Come set me free.
Hi. Technically, it's our second day back at rehearsal since our break. I forgot to film yesterday, but we just went over music and a scene or two. I look like a hot mess just because that's how it is. I'm also training for my new job, so I still look like a hot mess, but it's okay. I'm gonna walk down to the E-Center and it's gonna be great. Today we're going over some songs, a couple scenes that I'm in maybe, I don't really know. And then hopefully I get to go home. My bag is falling off, but it's always crowded here and I can never find a spot to park. I'm holding my phone down here because people are looking at me, but we just finished rehearsal. We did a Last One You'd Expect part 9 because that's the very finale. Not the very finale, it is the finale of Act 1. And then we went over I Don't Understand the Poor and the finale of the entire show, which is literally called the finale. Even though I'm not in I Don't Understand the Poor, we have been told to learn the songs to sing backstage if we're not like changing or moving something. So I will be singing I Don't Understand the Poor, but as a backstage singer. We have our stumble through on next Wednesday, actually. And we actually have our photo shoot on Monday, which we're still waiting for costume pieces and all that to come in. And our wonderful Deanna is going to be doing our hair and makeup. She was in Footloose. She was Betty, who owned the burger joint and was just a phenomenal performer. She's also been like She was a beauty pageant. Girl's famous. I don't know how exactly, but she's famous and I love her. But she's gonna be doing our hair and makeup. Our crew who is doing the promo photo shoot is, and I'm going character names, Monty, Sabella, Phoebe, and Dicewith. But they're only doing one of Dicewith's characters.
Yours, you sorry. Oh my god. Sorry.
It's okay!
I shall call for a constable.
Is she coming this way? I've totally forgotten to record the past couple of days. We had costumes and stuff last night in our promo shoot for Gentleman's Spa. I'm here today at the Holly. I'm actually getting my dinner, but I'm here today at the Holly to see Miracle Worker because I've not seen this in a hot second. So yeah, I'm very excited to see the work that they've done. Their fight looks great, and I'm so excited. Oh!
Everybody has to react to that. I know that you guys didn't see him do that, but the trunk will open, he'll look and say, oh, yes, but the donation stolen. Everybody's like, oh, this is exciting. Now she's like, okay, good ideas. What are we going to do to get it all back? Gracie, let's take it back.
The immediate character.
Are we taking it back?
When her beneficiaries turned out to be not so dull of wit after all. Ava just pointed out to me, for India, it's that gong. That's that. The first one is a ding.
It's a ding dong.
During this conversation,
It's a ding dong.
at the very end of this.
I'm blessed. You're blessed.
Doesn't get there first.
Ah.
And every debutante will envy me and want.
And then she stopped. Yes, and blue leading.
Your pencil. Your pencil, dear. She's trying to get hooked up to the system. Hi, it's been a hot minute since I have opened up this phone to record. Just because we have been really going into rehearsals and I was very locked in. So I totally forgot to record anything. But that's okay because we're here now. It is the 21st of January. And we just had our promo shoots go out. Our first round of our promo shots have gone out on Instagram. I have acne everywhere. This is great. But we are trying to finish a run tonight or do at least more into Act 2 tonight, which will be great. And we're working on a bunch of stuff. I'm really hoping that the set is going to start getting built soon. I believe we go into tech in 2 weeks. We love improv.
I'll probably call out for things to be moved. They're not going to be perfect tonight. It's not. I'll all of a sudden be like, hey, actually, just kidding. Can we get that moved?
I can't go understudy.
Well, I'm
jealous, but it's fine.
Hello all. We're here for Gentleman's Guide. It is our last Thursday rehearsal before tech and we're trying costumes. They're doing You're a Dice With on stage right now. Hold on. Oh, well, I think now it's... Well, now Monty's writing a letter, but this is Phoebe's first outfit. That's actually my wig that I'm wearing for the show, but this is her first outfit. She has on her little skirt with the ruffles on the side, corset top, this. She's cute. And the boots. Officially the first day of tech week. It is Tuesday the 3rd, 2nd, I don't know what day it is. It's February 3rd, I think. Could be February 2nd, who knows, but the bathroom just went off by itself. Love that. But today's our QTQ. I don't think we're doing anything costume wise. I wish we would, but that's okay. Let me show you a little bit around because this will come out after the shows are done. So this is Miss Phoebe Dyke's wig. She is so cute. I love it. And then this is my wedding veil, my hat, my little piece for I Decided to Marry You, my mourning headband, my crown, the clips that go with the crown, and then my wedding ring and wedding band. I have my eyelashes. I'll go through all this, hold on. You're resting on my wig stand, but yes. So this is the crown that I get to use, which is cute. And then it has these 2 black clips, or blue clips, that connect to it so it can be held in my hair. I have a ton of earrings. So these are my first scene earrings. They're just pearls, teal. And then I'm trying to go in order. These are my mourning earrings. So when I'm in mourning for Henry, they're just black pearls. And then teal dress. So this is for I've Decided to Marry You. Is just a pair of white pearls. I love it. Okay, these are the earrings that I'll use. Sorry, our Deanna is lovely and she's making sure that we look fabulous, but these are the earrings I wear for the last bit. I now have a corset for the first outfit, but I have to keep this piece because it's gonna have to go in separately. But this is one of my corset tops. She's really cute. These are all of my costumes right here. You can tell these are my boots because of Jekyll and Hyde. They're all messed up. Love it. This is my first outfit. This is my skirt. And there, morning, 100, dinner. This one actually goes first, and then this one. And then my corset goes with the first one. Hey, funny enough, I'm actually driving past the theater. It's right over here. This is the turn I would literally take. I'm right at it, where I would turn and go into the theater. I'm in my wig prep today. So last night, I'm not gonna lie, I got really frustrated last night at rehearsal. I know QTQ takes long, but one of the problems with being a character who doesn't even show up until 40 minutes into the first act is that I'm kind of just singing backstage and that's it. So I was a little upset just because I was sitting and it was taking a lot longer. Today, we did get to the last one you expect, which is the longest number in Act 1 because there's 9 different parts and it's like a 7-minute long It's a 7-minute long song, but that doesn't count every little scene that's in between these different things. After rehearsal tonight, if the racetrack is still looking good, I'm gonna see if they have a Dr. Pepper slushie. We are back with another day of tech. We are on our last day of tech. And then for some reason, I struggled going to sleep last night. So I wasn't actually asleep until probably closer to 2. And then I woke up at 6 and could not like go back to sleep. I was like in and out of sleep. Like it's one of those times where you never fully feel like you fall all the way asleep. You have like brief moments, and I did that till probably 7:30, so an hour. And then I slept for maybe 20 minutes, so I'm really tired right now. We just started our invited dress. We actually have a lot of people out there, which is crazy. They're doing Eurydice right now. I'm in my full Phoebe fit. Let me see if I can turn. This is what I have. Real cute. I'll go into my morning outfit, but I literally have like 40 minutes before I'm even on stage. So I'm getting my script so I can sing backstage. But
similar sentiments. And when I meet the man for whom I'm fated, I'll know the one I've waited for is he, for he will find these wealthy trappings overrated, and he will see what no one sees in me, a girl who respects. Yes, and I'm frightened too, but unless I'm wrong, you long for love as much as I. It's quite conventional, I'll admit. All this day I think I'll cry. What was that?
What was what?
That sound. Is there someone here?
Ah, pay no attention. That's my new manservant. He's just finding his way around.
forgot to video, but it is opening night. The wig is wiggin'. She's looking fabulous today. Very super fabulous, but I'm gonna go preset my morning outfit. I don't have to be on stage for like 40 minutes. So, this is what we have on right now. I'm in my first top with sweatpants. And that's what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna keep it until it's time. I think after I don't understand the pour, I still have like a good bit, but I'm gonna put my costume on at that point. I will preface this by saying I do have all my underclothes on. So I'm ready for that. But it's opening night. I'm gonna see if I can get some videos, but maybe not. We'll see. We finished our first show, we had dinner, and now we're here for our second show. Yes, here we are on our second show. Ooh, people are really piling into the theater now. I sit in my sweatpants until I don't understand the pour, and then I set my costume up, and then I get changed. And then by that time, I'm ready to go on stage. But I also have my mic in my pocket. I am going to put it in my mic belt in a second, but we have a tea. We're ready for this second show. Yay!
Tyler could be my her. I a dice with.
Which is great. We're at places for Act 2, so we're gonna go.
I'm grateful that you, for your gracious bestowment just was what I told you I'll be just.
So I've actually switched into this while I was sitting at that red light because I don't want to go in there with my full bonnet. But I do want my wig prep to be covered, so I'm excited to get my coffee. But I just thought I'd update on the updated cover for the wig. This is just so I don't look entirely like a fool walking in there with a bonnet. Good morning. It is a rainy Sunday, and we are back again with our final performance of Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder.
Yeah.
I'm done with my script because I use it for I don't understand the poor. But now it's going in the script box. And that's also my video proof that I did it. I made an error. Trying to eat lemon warheads to help wake up my voice. And I thought they were chewy. They are indeed hard candy. So I stuck like 7 of them in my mouth. But they're making my throat feel a little bit better. But now my tongue is yellow.
Yay! It flows in the back like snake. Ask you why are all the dice with dying? Whoever's next, I swear I won't come back. I'm utterly exhausted keeping track. And most of all, I'm sick of wearing black.
I just got back from the cast party from Gentleman's Guide, and we're done. It was a great show and very tiring. I'll probably do a little video after this at a different time when I'm done, because I'm very exhausted and I want to find the right words to end this video, but it's been a good one. It's been a good one. And I am going to miss Miss Phoebe Dysquith, but I have a feeling that I might get to revisit her again in the future. I really hope I do, at least, because she's quite a gem and I love getting to play her. So I'm hoping that maybe I'll get to play Phoebe soon again, or maybe Sabella. We'll see. My room looks incredibly crazy, but that is the aftermath of basically living at the theater for 3 weeks. But I have all my bouquets of flowers, so I guess it's okay. Hey guys, I'm really close to the camera because I'm on my iPad editing this video. It's June 26th. I said I was gonna find the right words to end this video. I really don't think I am. I think I kind of already said it, but Gentleman's Guide was such a great experience, and I was able to do a dream role in a dream show that I've had for about 4 years, and I'm super blessed and grateful. Obviously, thank you to Shanta for casting me in this role, Anna for helping with my music, and Jaleesa and Abby for the choreography, and Jordan for her stage management, and every other single person who I can't list at the moment because there was just so many people who made it happen. But I absolutely love you guys, and I will see y'all in the next vlog because I don't know when to stop doing shows.